welcome to me. I recently picked up a bunch of stuff on the Soko Glam website. It's a curated K-beauty website, and I was really drawn to this one brand in particular called Son and Park, or Sun and Park. They're a K-beauty makeup brand, and I was really drawn to this foundation by them. It's called the Glow Ring Foundation. It's a dual-ended foundation stick, so on this end you have a brush, and on this end you have the actual product. And in the center of the product is this like supposed like moisture essence core to keep your skin really hydrated and dewy. It's really well reviewed, so I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I also picked up some makeup bits from them, like a highlighter and a lipstick and an eye product. So if you want to see how I like them and this look that I made with this stuff, then keep watching. My bare ass face is up next. So I have Soko Glam's web page for this product up right next to me, and the little blurb it says about it is perfect skin with this innovative award-winning stick foundation that has a nourishing and moisturizing essence core. The creamy formula covers uneven texture and pores for a silky finish. Its sebum capture system keeps skin hydrated while also minimizing oil all day long. No need for touch-ups. Blend with the built-in brush to conveniently achieve a flawless finish. Recommended for fair to light beige skin tones. I picked up, which one did I pick up? I picked up the color 21, and it looks like they only have 2 color options on here. They have 21, which is light, and 23, which is natural. So let's try this out. Lightly apply stick directly to cheeks, forehead, nose, and chin. Blend across face with fingertips. Refine with the built-in brush. Okay, so, all right. So, put a little bit. Let's get my hair back so I can do this without getting the product on my done hair. Cheek. Cheek. Nose. Forehead. Chin. I'm going with my fingers. They're clean. Don't worry. Get a little closer so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Seems like an okay color match. A little yellow. Spreads pretty decently. All right, definitely need way more product than I put on. Just give it a streak. And let's test out with the brush. Oh, this is really dense brush. Yeah, no, back with the fingers. All right, well, there's all of it blended. Let's see, let's go in a little bit more along here and here. And try again with the brush. The brush is really dense. It's soft though, but I'm definitely having an easier time just straight up using my fingers. Oh, brush is okay. I feel like it's a little too dense. Like I wish it was a little bit less dense, or just like came out farther, because it doesn't have much give. So I feel like it's like, it's more moving the product around than helping it like get in there, if that makes any sense. All right, well, it's on. It's obviously, I think I could build it up a little bit more to be more coverage, but I think I like the finish as it is, and I'll just go in and spot conceal. But as of right now, I really like the way it looks. I feel like it, let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Ooh, wrong way. I feel like it doesn't, I feel like it's a pretty good color match considering it only has 2 color options, but you know, most pale colors I can make work. But I like the way it looks so far. It looks pretty skin-like, and it's very hydrating, which is definitely something I need. Oh, I forgot to mention that I did use a primer. I used the Heimish Artless Glow Base. This has a really high SPF. I couldn't figure out if this had an SPF or not, so I do plan on seeing the world today, so I have this on, and this is a nice illuminating thing, so definitely helping in that department. But it's really moisturizing, so I don't know if it needed that, but I want to give it the best shot it can by having a primer. So I'm back with more makeup on. I powdered, I did a little bit of light contouring, I added my blush, and I did my eyebrows, and I have to say everything went on really well. I don't feel like anything moved around on the foundation, and it seems to have set really well. It's still quite dewy even though I powdered. Hopefully it doesn't get any more dewy because then it could be uncomfortable. For me, I don't like feeling too oily. Yeah, I'll link all of the crap I used on my face down below. But I also picked up a couple more Song and Park items that I thought would be really fun to test out. So I got this item that is a Plumping and Shaping Pencil Duo. This is something that I guess is really big in Korea. It's called I Smile or Agiosal. I know I butchered that, so sorry. So I Smile is this concept of like kind of accentuating like the little plumps of fat underneath here to add sort of a more youthful eye smile. I thought this also would work really well as a beautiful shimmery eyeshadow, so I thought I would create a look with that today and test out that trend on another day instead of doing too many new things. So let's see, how should I do this? I think I'm just gonna sweep this all over my eyelid. Ooh, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Wow. I don't know if that's showing up at all, but it's really pretty. And you know, I'm gonna put a little down below here. And now I'm just gonna go in with a couple of colors in my Tartelette in Bloom palette and just add a little bit of dimension. So I think I'm gonna go in with Smarty Pants. Just put it right here in my crease. I'm actually also gonna go in with Jet Setter a little bit into the crease. Then I'm just gonna blend it all in. I think that looks really nice and natural. I'm just gonna go in with a damp little accent brush from Real Techniques and use the color Activist and just sort of like punch it into my lash line. So I like to go underneath and then I'll punch it in on the top as well. So I'm just gonna then go and do a little bit more blending to make it all kind of become one. I really like the way that looks. It's a really pretty shimmery color. Awesome. Really good. So I got their Color Cube highlighter and one of their Color Cube lip tints. So let's try this really pretty looking guy. It kind of looks like it's gonna be a nail polish. So it's got this little doe foot applicator. So I'm just gonna do a little dottage and let's just use my finger to start off with. It's this really pretty sort of pink champagne, like icy champagne pink color. Basically just all the adjectives that ever are used to for highlighter. A little dottage down the nose, right here. You know what? F it, let's just go a little highlighter crazy. Put a little right here, here. You know what, let's add a little more. Let's just look absolutely crazy for a daytime look. And I'll just use my beauty blender this time. Well, I really like this as well. God damn it. It's kind of annoying when you, like, I'm glad I like everything so far because I feel like I haven't wasted my money. But at the same time, you're like, well, it doesn't feel very authentic when you're loving everything. But also I have the sheen of newness over all of this. So we'll see how my opinion changes while I use all of this stuff. Let's move on to my lips. I got the Berry Rose Color 05. Yet again in this little cute little cube. Apparently you can like, yes, haha. Yep, you can do that with them. That is oddly satisfying. Yet again, a doe foot applicator. Let's try this out. Ooh, well, it's a nice bold lip. I gotta say, having this square makes it a little hard to use, so that is a con. Yeah, you see I've already like gotten product all over the cap. Well, the structure of that applicator sucks. I am just also not the best at applying lipstick or lip gloss, so just having that added sort of challenge, don't like. But the color is gorgeous. And I need to go in with my fingers to make it a little bit smoother. It's a little patchy in certain areas, but I still need to smooth it out, so I'm going to try and get it to looking good, and I'll be back with you. So I tried my best between using the Dofa applicator on this, my finger, and a lip brush to get this right. I think it is a beautiful color. It isn't goopy feeling, which is nice. It's supposed to be a long-lasting formula. We'll see about that. Nothing really lasts on my lips. But it's supposed to stain afterwards, so you're left with a nicely looking stained lip. So we'll see how that wears. I have a feeling most glosses just like don't last on me, or they just go all over my face, and in like 30 minutes I'll look in the mirror and I'll have like some here and here and here and in my hair or wherever, as I do, because I'm just that kind of person. I'm gonna check in throughout the day to see how this stuff stays on my face. As of now, we are in a goldness. That didn't make any sense. Hey there. Just snacking on this, I don't know, walnut brittle that my father-in-law sent. I have a dentist appointment in a little bit, and they're gonna effing hate that I have this, because it's all in my teeth. Anywho, I thought I'd do a little bit of a check-in since it is now 2:51. So this stuff has been on my face for a little over 3 hours. I just had a late lunch, so of course, you know, I had oily soup and a stir fry, and the lip gloss did not stand up to that, and also just the course of time. But it did leave my lips quite stained, so that is nice, except it looks really pink now instead of that kind of mauvey purple. Let's do a check in on the foundation. It still looks pretty good and dewy. It is beginning to get a little bit dewy in the places that get dewy, but it looks pretty good. I do have the wished powder because I am one of those people that hates looking really greasy, yet I don't want to look cakey, so I have a really love-hate relationship with powder. Anyways, I am doing a little blog work right now. This is what I am working on right now. That should be up long before this video is. It's a little rundown on a couple of things I tried from URB Apothecary, and I'm just making sure everything looks good. And then, like I said, I got a dentist appointment later, so I will check in a little bit and make sure it still seems worthwhile. But yeah, like it so far. It is settling in a little bit on here and here, but as you can see from the moving of my face, like, what's the metaphor I'm looking for? My face is two lines and creases of foundation as is packing a silk shirt in a suitcase. Stuff just gets crinkly. Anyways, I'm just jibber jabbering. I'll get back to work and I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, thought I would do a check-in in daylight since I am heading to the dentist right now, and by the time I get out of the dentist, ain't gonna be no sunlight left. So it's about 4:30 almost. Let's see, let me turn the brightness down so you can get a better idea. There we go. Hopefully you can get a concept. Looks okay. Yeah, I feel like it looks pretty skin-like. In the house, it definitely is looking pretty dewy along here. Definitely want to powder, but I think I'll save the powdering until after the dentist because I'm sure it's gonna be a sweaty experience. Also, I don't know if this is gonna pick up, but I just want to give some love for my outfit, my new Nisolas, my jumpsuit, and I threw my Brandy Melville cashmere sweater over top of it, and I feel like I look real smart. But maybe just stupid. Alright, well, thought I would do one more now that I am sitting and waiting to go into the dental office, obviously all the lip stuff is gone. I put a little chapstick on because Lord knows how cracked and terrible the situation in the dentist gets. But yeah, looks pretty darn good. The highlighter is still holding up and the eye stuff looks good. I don't know if you can see any of that in this light, but there is now a homeless man staring at me, and I will go. Bye. Well, it is about 6:30, 6:35. I was in the dentist for a very long ass time, which really sucks because I have a lot of dental shiz that needs taking care of. I've had a lot of dental issues my entire life, and it looks like I have to have some pretty intensive stuff done. Anyways, the silver lining is that I'm freaking loving this foundation so far. Definitely all worn off, kind of worn off along here and here, but I did just have my mouth like for the last hour and a half. So other than that, I feel like it looks pretty good. You know, the oiliness along here, but it's not like bad oily, and the fact that I haven't powdered today, I'm very impressed with. I'm usually a several times a day powderer along here because I just like obsess about this area. So I feel like it does a decent job of, what is it calling itself? Sebum controlling? That just sounds sebum. Probably saying it wrong, and that's why it sounds disgusting to me. Anywho, just thought I'd do another check-in. There's probably some like spittle on my face. I know several times the water splashed. Definitely, I didn't do the best of job today covering my spots because I'm trying not to be such a heavy, I'm trying not to be so heavy on the makeup because I feel like I do so many layers and then so many layers of concealer lately, and it's just been adding to my clogged pores. So I'm trying to be a little bit lighter, and this stuff felt like it feels really light while also covered really well, but obviously I have a lot of hyperpigmentation that takes more than just a foundation. So I am forgiving on the fact that that is showing because I just have some redness issues. So in regards to me, I feel like it's doing really well. This check-in is getting really long, so I'm gonna go home. I picked up some things at Ralph's because we're making tacos tonight, and because I'm feeling very sorry for myself, and my tooth stuff has nothing to do with cavities. So I fucking bought some Milano peppermint cookies. Please be good. Need it. Okay, I'll see you guys at the end of the night before I take it all off. So, yeah. So it is, what time is it? It is 9:09 p.m. That means that this foundation has been on my face for over 9 hours, getting close to 10. And I have to say, for having been on my face that long, I don't feel like ripping at my skin as I usually do at this part of the day, feeling really oily. Of course, as I've said all the time, gotten a little bit oily here. But usually at this point of the day with foundation, I'd be feeling really grimy. So I feel like the whole oil control aspect of this foundation is not a hoax, which is really nice. And overall, I feel like it held up pretty well. It didn't really break down too much. And even though it settled a little bit into my lines on my forehead, it didn't look too obvious. And it has worn away completely around here, but I did go to the dentist and then had dinner, so, you know, can't really expect it to still look good around there. Kinda call it a night. Wrapping up with my final check-in. Overall, I freaking love this foundation so far, and I will be wearing it a shit ton in the coming months. Look out for a updated blog posts that'll eventually correspond with this video as I wear it more and sort of figure out more about this and the other products from this brand that I tried out, just to see how I continue to feel about them, because, you know, one day of opinion isn't really an opinion. It takes a little bit more, but as of right now, I think it is top notch. So, ending in a video, Mr. Hoyt, really annoyed that I'm fucking doing this, so I'm gonna go. Bye.